We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay? And it didn't just happen once.
When I heard it, I was in the midst of, building a great, for 150 years, they've wanted a ballroom at the White House, right? They don't have a ballroom. They have to use tents on the lawn for President Xi when he comes over. If it rains, it's a wipeout. And so I was with the architects that would design. It's going to be incredible. And they came in, they said, Charlie Kirk is dead. I didn't know what they meant. I said, he was dead. Charlie Kirk was shot. And they thought he was dead because it was so horrific, And I said, dead.
And then we installed the most beautiful chandelier. Sconces, you wouldn't believe. There's something wrong with them. There really is. I mean, who thinks like that? And why are we building a $200 million ballroom?
A lot of people has been getting fired for the things that they're posting on social media about Charlie Kirk. And I'm seeing videos of people who are dancing, people who are actually cheering, people who are excited. You have people who are making memes about Charlie Kirk's death. They're even like drawing pictures of him getting shot and blood gushing out his neck. You'll see people even making like music and making all this AI generated image about him. And I've seen even video of like a college professor who got fired because of what he posted about Charlie Kirk. And it's obvious that this man had a lot of enemies. A lot of people didn't like him. They label him a racist. They label him a fascist. Whether it's true or not, that's for them to decide. And it's obvious that this man was a pivotal figure, especially in the right-wing conservative, because he played a huge role in mobilizing the youth. He played a huge role in even President Donald Trump being elected, because he was going inside campuses. He was debating a lot of youth from the liberal side, a lot of youth from the conservative, and a lot of youth from the center. And he was going in a lot of campuses, basically debating them, trying to get a better understanding about his point of view and their point of view, and coming to a basically common understanding about America and many other things. A lot of people didn't like that. And a lot of people felt that this man was pissing them off, because you had a lot of people, especially people who were liberal, that did not like the way he was basically talking about certain things, such as same-sex marriage, such as gender equality, such as immigration, such as border issues, such as even blacks. So a lot of people did not like the way he was basically talking about all these issues. But this man was a pivotal figure in the conservative part of the politics. And the fact that he got shot, he got killed, I think it's unacceptable, because I don't think nobody deserves to be shot or killed, especially for basically giving their opinion. And seeing that people are so excited that he died and stuff like that, it just showed just our society is a little bit messed up, because the whole world just witnessed a man getting shot and getting basically assassinated and blood just gushing out. Whether you like him or not, I don't support him at all. I don't support the man. But I respect the fact that, you know, he can express his opinion, whether I like it or not. And now we're seeing that cancel culture has been activated. A lot of people are getting fired. A lot of people are basically getting fired based on what they think about Charlie Kirk. And now it's also Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel, the TV host, Jimmy Kimmel, now got fired from ABC because of the jokes that he said about Charlie Kirk. And the joke that he said basically goes like this. He said President Donald Trump is mourning the death of Charlie Kirk like a child who's mourning the death of his goldfish. Yes, I think he's a comedian. I'm pretty sure he's a comedian. And I'm pretty sure he's adding a little dark humor to it. But my interpretation of that is basically saying President Donald Trump is a kid and Charlie Kirk is the goldfish. I think that's kind of low in a way, especially at this time where, you know, we just witnessed the assassination of a man on live social media. You can see even on social media, we all have seen it. And he's making such a dark humor. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did not like it. This is why probably he received a call, or his organization received a call from probably someone that's really powerful that told them, listen, you got to let this guy go, or else we're going to do something about it, because what he said is unacceptable. And I'm guessing that his organization received a call from probably people around the president, because I think for him to basically say things like that and being fired, because keep in mind, he's been in Hollywood for such a long time. He's been in Hollywood for such a long time, and mostly Hollywood tend to lean on the left. And things like this are said, especially in when the nation is going through a lot. They make jokes about the current event. They make jokes about what's going on overseas. They make jokes about what's going on in people's life and things like that. And it's never the case where the man has to get fired from his job, especially a lot of all these late shows, hosts and things like that. We also see comedian also, you know, expressing their freedom of speech to talk about uncomfortable topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about. And they basically take the risk of just talking about it. And they will say that's their freedom of speech. Now, Jimmy Kimmel, he's getting fired because of that. I really think, in my own opinion, that somebody very powerful made a call to ABC and told them, listen, you got to let this guy go because what he said is unacceptable. And I would guess it's probably people around President Donald Trump. Either it's J.D. Vance. I know I'm name calling, but I'm just speculating. J.D. Vance, or maybe Donald Trump's son, or maybe even the wife of Charlie Kirk. She probably used her connection, you know, to call powerful people in the United States to let the organization like ABC, to let Jimmy Kimmel off or get him fired. I don't know what's really going on because lately, you know, the Charlie Kirk situation has took a different route, especially now his shooter is basically arrested. And there's a lot of things that is coming out, a lot of speculation about, you know, who's really behind it. Is it this person? Is it this country? Or was he under pressure? We've seen a lot of speculation, especially by Candace Owen. So it's very, I don't want to get into conspiracy, but I really think something really is not clear about his death. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you like, you share, you subscribe.